Okay, so yes, you are probably familiar with this screen here. Hopefully you can see it. It's written quite small. Can everyone see that? Alex, can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it. Maybe if you can zoom in a little bit at the top, can you
It's a
see
bit blurred, isn't it? Yes.
it is a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Can you read, like, for example,
Yeah, as
what it
long as you
says?
can explain it to them, that should be okay. Because some nurses might be looking on their phones, so yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
don't
Exactly.
worry.
Okay. Well, hopefully people can see it. It looks a little bit blurred to me. So, yes, sorry about that. But generally, we're looking at the IELTS band score, the marking criteria. Yes, the writing band descriptors. So a lot of you will already be familiar with this. It's easily accessible on the internet. And today we're looking specifically at task 2. The writing descriptors, the band descriptors, are similar for task 1 and task 2, but actually this part of it, task achievement, is slightly different for both tasks, because task achievement asks you, well, it assesses your ability to answer the question. So, for example, here, addresses all parts of the task, presents a clear position. So this is basically the way that you've answered the question, the content. You know, have you included all the relevant information? Do you include an opinion? Is your opinion clear throughout the essay? Have you extended your ideas? So instead of just a list of ideas, have you said, okay, here is my point, and now I'm going to give some reasons and examples about that point. So if you look at a 7 here, it says, and this is task achievement, it says addresses all parts of the task, presents a clear opinion throughout the response. Okay, so not just right at the end, but it's clear what your position is throughout the response. Presents, extends, and supports main ideas, but there may be a tendency to overgeneralize, and or supporting ideas may lack focus. So basically, you're answering all the whole of the question. You're looking at both sides of the question, if it's a discuss both sides type question, and you're making some good relevant points, and you're extending those points and giving examples, and your opinion is clear. Okay, so that's a 7. Go down to a 5, and addresses the task only partially. So maybe you have to discuss both sides and you only discussed one side. So you have to be really careful. We're going to look at a strategy for doing that in a minute. And again, 5 says expresses a position, but the development is not always clear, and there may be no conclusions. Okay, so that's really what we need to do for task achievement. And then the second criteria, just very quickly, is coherence and cohesion. Most of you are looking, I'm sure, for a 7 or even an 8. So this coherence and cohesion is how you organize your ideas, how you organize your paragraphs, whether you have a topic sentence at the beginning of the paragraph that tells you exactly what will be in the whole of that paragraph, you know, and you have a clear topic in each paragraph, just one topic for each paragraph. So now 7 logically organizes information and ideas. There's a clear progression throughout. And it's all about also using linking devices like also, in addition, moreover, things like that to link your sentences together. And as you can see here, presents a clear central topic within each paragraph. Okay, so yeah, and then we obviously have grammar and vocabulary, which I won't go into too much detail on right now. I want to have a look at a question, but I do recommend that if you're looking for a certain score in IELTS, you really do need to be familiar with what you need to do to get that score, right? It's no good just saying, oh, I want a 7, and then just writing an essay and hoping you'll get a 7 or an 8. You know, you've got to actually understand what that means and what you need to do to get there. Okay,